don't pay unless we win.
808 billion.
Becoming a mother is the most beautiful thing that can happen to a person. When my daughter was born, I saw her fighting for her life, and that made me take charge of mine. I'll never forget the kindness of the doctors that helped us. That inspired me to work in pediatrics so I can do the same for other people. Change can start with just one person, one patient. I know because it happened to me. My story is about paying it forward.
I need Social Security disability.
Call me. I know what to do to get you approved.
Call 1-800-803-5090.
Right now at 3, Trump testifies how the former president tried to defend his wealth and the testy exchanges with the judge. New details on a shocking freeway heist, what the I-Team has learned about the team of thieves who they were after, and why this may not be their first attack.
I'm Ted Chen in Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw, where residents are still without water at this hour. I'll show you what happened and what LADWP is doing about it coming up.
The NBC4 News at 3 starts now.
Good afternoon. I'm Annabelle Sedano. We begin at 3 with former President Donald Trump's testimony. He's calling for his civil fraud trial in New York to be dismissed. He spent hours on the stand and attacked the Attorney General's office in testimony. NBC4's Conan Nolan is live in our News Operations Center with the details. Conan, his behavior in the courtroom was something many were already expecting. Could this have a negative impact on his campaign?
Probably not, because usually when he's indicted, his numbers go up with his followers. Keep in mind, a lot of people wondered whether this would be Donald Trump, the defendant in a very large civil case in New York, whether he would be on the witness stand trying to persuade the judge of his position. He didn't show up. The Donald Trump that showed up was the one who's running for president.
The purpose was to seek clarity in a high-profile Manhattan financial fraud case, but the result was political theater.
And at one point, he even started yelling at the judge, saying, "You don't know me, you don't understand me," in essence, and how, basically, how dare you do this?
Such was former President Donald Trump's day on the witness stand in the penalty phase of the financial fraud case surrounding the Trump Organization. The judge, Arthur Engoron, had already ruled that Mr. Trump's company had fraudulently overvalued its assets to get beneficial loan terms. This hearing regarded the size of the penalty.
It's a case that should have never been brought, and it's a case that should be immediately dismissed.
While his two sons had previously said they had relied on accountants and didn't have direct knowledge of the Trump property value assessments, Mr. Trump said he was more of an expert than anyone else and said he had personally helped put together the financial documents.
President Trump, owns it, that he certified that these statements were accurate or actually understated. He leans into, it's me. I'm in control. I'm in charge.
But it was clear Mr. Trump didn't care about influencing the judge. Throughout his 4 hours on the stand, he repeatedly condemned the process. At times, his attorneys were told by the judge to control their client. NBC legal analyst Lisa Rubin.
Trump, when faced with a question he does not like, one that usually calls for a yes or no answer, repeatedly digresses. And then over time, it has progressively morphed into more angry rants about the judge himself, about the Attorney General.
Besides determining what, if any, the former president must pay in fines, there's also the question as to if he violated other laws. None of that seemed to matter.
This is Donald Trump taking his public persona and bringing it into a court of law. And this is his foray into, you know what, I can actually take on facts and law. And it doesn't matter because I am so convinced that I've got people for whom that doesn't matter.
The president called this a political prosecution, and he pointed out following the hearing today that a New York Times poll of the battleground states in the
Much for that. Meet the Press moderator. Kristen Welker will moderate a Republican presidential primary debate live from Miami. You can watch it live here